So I started this week off with Overlord Season 3. Honestly, this one, it wasn't bad. I did enjoy it, but it felt a little less engaging than Season 2. And what I mean by that is, like, Season 2, it started off with, like, a whole bunch of world building and then got into, you know, the political drama, introducing a bunch of characters. This one, it introduced some new characters and did some minor world building, but it just seemed like a much poorer investment of time. I think there were like 3 entire episodes dedicated to a bunch of people attacking the Tomb of Nazarick, and then they all die and nobody gives a fuck about them. And whereas it felt like a lot of things were happening in the last season, Season 3, it just kind of felt like the only real thing that happened is that Ainz has revealed Nazarick to the world. And I mean, and he like, there's a huge battle and they like kill a bunch of people, but it's not one of those like, oh shit moments like it was before, because at no point is it ever like even hinted at that like Ainz can't win the fight. I mean, of course he can. So I don't know. I just wasn't feeling the Season 3 as much. That was probably not the best description of why, but there you go. Then I watched How Not to Summon a Demon Lord, which is, let's be honest here, a shameless ripoff of Overlord. It has basically the exact same plot. Even has relatively similar, like, characters in a way. Like, the main guy has, like, 2 girls that are, like, in love with him that become his subordinates. And he's super overpowered, and he delves into the MMO he used to play, and he gets to keep all of his skills and abilities. He takes a little different route, though, whereas Ainz immediately tries to take more of a strategic route. This guy is a complete idiot and just declares himself Demon Lord. But the funny part is, and if anything, the more realistic part is that everybody just fucking sandbags it, and nobody takes him seriously until he ends up blowing up an entire fucking army. And like half the time it took Ainz, by the way, but that's not the point. I will also say How Not to Summon a Demon Lord felt more complete, because it set up characters with actual backstories, and then it addressed the backstories. All of them, oddly enough. In fact, the story itself, you could basically see it was just like wrapped up in like a tiny little bow, you know, like they told the story. I don't know if there's I think there's a few more plot threads they can work with, but there's not much left. There's also like a heavier focus on ecchi, but Ainz gets raped in Season 3, so you know, even that's not that big of a difference. I don't usually compare the series I watch in what I watched this week, but I would say I definitely found How Not to Summon a Demon Lord slightly more entertaining than Overlord Season 3, but not as entertaining as Overlord Season 2. So, anyway, that's what I watched this week. Had a little bit of a theme week this week, and I've been Sacrobolic, your envoy of hope, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.